Welcome to another episode of LG's House. I'm LG. That is Gary Snyder over there out in Piss Alley as usual.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Appreciate everyone in here. What's up, Gilbert? Already up in here. Jason Lassay.
Bettis. Hell yeah. I'm a Bettis too. Like my mom's last name is Bettis, so got a whole family of Bettises. Shout out to the Bettis clan.
Oh, all right. What up?
What's up?
Shout out to all the Perez's.
Perez.
Ex-boy RD, Perez. Getty Perez, I guess.
Getty, yeah. Sounds like French. Getty.
It does, right? It has a
Kinda
little
does.
French ring to it.
Or gay, whatever. But it's cool.
Well,
Nothing wrong with
what's the
that.
difference? Well, same thing.
Speaking of French.
Apples and apples. Apples and apples. Yeah. I see you got some drip there. You got, as the kids call it these days, you got a little bit of drip.
I'm looking like Gomez and stuff in the stands and shit. Man, it's been exciting. I feel like it's kind of back to the excitement of like when the Spurs lose, my whole day is destroyed. Then the next day, and that's where I want to be because that tells me that the Spurs, we got some hope.
Okay.
We got some talent.
So you safe to say you're excited about the season after 2 games?
I will wrestle a bear, to keep the winning streak going. So this is how extreme it is, and I'm happy. I'm glad that we're doing good, and Wemby he gets that dog in him now, like that hunger in him, and
Does he?
man, right? He's just like you could see it.
Is that what was missing? That was what was missing, right?
I think that he has some edge to him, but I think it's because he almost lost, a lot with that blood clot. You can't mess around with something like that. So I really feel like he's really, I don't want to say like humbled, but like, he understands what can be like lost at any second.
Yeah.
And I think he's just, he put so much work in the off season like no one else has, and it's paying off. He's doing good.
Well, if he does realize that, that's super mature of him because time is fleeting, and a guy of that size normally has a very short career, but he wants to win, and he wants to win now. And
Hey, the alien is coming on down and anal probing everybody, and I'm down for that anal probing, baby, because we want to do it. The Spurs are going to get it, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You didn't have to
Don't
go
push
that
me
far.
too hard.
Way to paint a picture there. And and then Jason Lassay's in here. He makes a good point. He says he can't wait to see Fox come back. Did you watch that game last night?
Oh, come on. Well, okay. So I had to work last night. So the majority of
I did too.
Okay,
I didn't
so
watch the game live.
I it was all on radio, and I got to see the halftime report of Carl Schoening, right?
Yeah.
Ripping it. He did such a great job. So I was actually very happy to hear him do his magic. It was badass, man.
So you
Really
listened to Dan Weiss and Carl Schoening on that News Radio 1200 WOAI.
They did a great job, man. They did a great job.
At that old iFart radio over there, iHeart Radio.
Yeah.
I can say that. They're my former employer.
You can say that. Yeah, they want to see
I
you.
left on good causes.
Well, that's what counts.
I didn't burn any bridges.
You don't want to burn no
I
bridges,
can go
bro.
back if I wanted to. Why would I want to?
It was cool though hearing Carl do his thing. It was very.
He's a professional
excited, man.
professional broadcaster.
He is, man.
Yep.
He did a great job. So shout out to Carl.
We
Great
need
job.
to get him on here to talk Spurs at some point.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we
We'll
do.
let him get through this first little rush of games. I believe there's a back-to-back, right? Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, but you got to work tomorrow. I was really hoping to watch the game with you live somewhere, but it's all good.
I got called in last minute.
Got
Yeah, I
called in,
got
brother.
called in last minute.
It
so
happens.
I'll be there. So if you see me at the game tomorrow, say hello. Don't take creepy pictures of me. I won't be the guy with the camera walking around getting people on the Jumbotron. I'm doing other duties that don't involve me holding a camera.
A 50-pound camera, by the way.
I haven't weighed it yet, but I feel like it's 50 pounds. By the way, the camera that's on the court, I'm getting off topic here, but the camera that's on the court with the cable attached to it, you see those people like holding the cable?
Yep.
That camera is so much lighter than the one that I'm running around with that's wireless, like running around the whole arena.
Yeah.
Man, because I operated that camera yesterday for Spurs rehearsal, and it was super light. I was like, dude, this is like it's like playing t-ball over here. So come on.
But they're going to give you that old school camera.
Oh
that
no,
weighs 50
yeah,
pounds.
no. I only did it because they're not going to let me run that camera.
You
yet.
recorded on like VHS cassette, like you pop it in. It's like just old school and shit.
It's they're They're beasts. They're a beast
They're
of
beast,
cameras. They're Ikegamis, which a lot of people don't even know that brand, but it's a super famous brand in the broadcast world.
It just feels like
And
there's
they're
a
like
troll.
tanks.
Yeah,
They're basically tanks.
Yeah, it's like a World War I tank sitting on your
It
shoulders.
would be like if the military made a camera, or like Lockheed Martin came out with like a battlefield like shoulder camera that you could take and would withstand bullets.
It's quite shocking because you think, again, with the technology and the money that they have, that they're going to throw a little bit of money about making it lighter for the people that got to carry that shit up and down them damn stairs. But
man, they just getting heavier, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, at least you're going to have a crazy deltoid on one side of your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hunchback. I'm gonna Quasimodo.
You'll be
at
like
some
me.
point.
Yeah.
Hopefully not though. Hopefully I can move on and get to like tripod cameras at some point. But
Okay.
anyways, yes, please make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. We are stuck on 445 right now, so we need to hit that 500 mark because that is our goal. 500 subscribers on this channel. That will unlock members only programming. That will unlock super thanks and super chats. That will unlock custom emojis. I'll be able to load custom emojis. Like if I wanted to put a picture of your face as like an emoji,
That's cool.
the members in the chat could put that emoji up in the chat, like a picture of your face. Or I could do Spurs logo or Cowboys logo or Eagles logo, whatever you want. Or a middle finger. I think that's already an emoji, isn't it?
Nah, this should
It
be.
should be, right?
Yeah, it should be.
It should be.
They're going that direction to where the emojis. Okay, remember when they first came out? I mean, maybe you got about 40 of them. I mean, now
It was all smiley faces at
it was-
first.
they were keeping it. Yeah, then they were keeping it kind of simple. But I don't know. I feel like the shit emoji is probably number one. The smile, you got these like
poop,
classic
yeah, the
emoji,
poop
the poop
emoji is
ones.
pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So, but now it's like they got everything. So,
Yeah.
why not have the middle finger? Makes sense to me. I think they do have it. I don't know.
Yep. Texas Latina 26 is up in here. She says that her last name is Perez.
Yeah, Perez.
Yeah. There's a lot of Filipinos with that last name as well. Oh, man. God bless the Spaniards for conquering the world.
Didn't you say you have a travel booked up? You're thinking about going Southeast Asia, or am I way off on that?
Hold on. I'm getting a text right now. I'll answer that in a second.
Take
Your battery charging is complete. Oh, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. Yes, I'm planning a trip in December. There's a break where there's no Spurs home games between the 3rd and 16th of December. So it's like a little mini, I guess, rodeo road trip before the rodeo even starts.
Yeah.
What it is the NBA Cup is that week.
Okay.
The in-season tournament.
Which I still don't understand what the hell's going on with that. But
I don't
whatever.
understand the rules of that, but it's in Vegas, so I'm not going to work those games. So I have like the 3rd through the 16th to figure out like if I want to take a vacation or not. So I'm thinking I've looked up some prices, and under $1,000 you can get to Taipei, Tokyo, a few other places, but I've narrowed it down to Taipei or Tokyo.
Of course, it's going to be Tokyo because I feel like that's your motherland. Honestly, I feel like you should be part Japanese because you're just
It's not really my motherland.
Well, you know what I mean, because like, okay, when we were in Tokyo,
It's the convenience.
I need to go back to Tokyo just because everything about it is just freaking amazing. Now, I've never been to the Taipei. Where is that actually located?
Taiwan, on the island
Taiwan?
of Taiwan.
Okay.
It's the capital of Taiwan.
Okay, yeah. So never been that, but probably the most exotic area that I have been to, like Cambodia, Vietnam, all in that area. Malaysia, very exotic type spots.
Jakarta.
Really cool. Jakarta, of course. Well, I mean, that was like the dirtiest, most congested traffic-filled area that I've ever been to in my life, which is kind of saying something.
Would you ever go back?
Jakarta, no.
No?
No.
Never?
Bali, yes. And the surrounding islands, yes. But Jakarta,
You would never go back to Jakarta.
I don't think I would, bro.
No.
I don't think so, man. I don't know, man. I didn't like what I saw.
Okay.
Dude, like,
Explain what you saw. Because, like, the people, first of all, Jakarta is the capital of the country of Indonesia for people that aren't geographically inept. But go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing is just the traffic. The traffic, the noise. It's nothing to do about like the poverty that's around or anything like that, because when you travel Southeast Asia spots, you're just going to see that very sad, of course. But I mean,
So the main
whatever.
thing was the traffic.
It's the congestion, the traffic, the
traffic.
noise, pollution. It's very hard to get to certain spots during certain times of the day. And Malaysia is very similar like that. And there's no traffic lanes, at least I don't recall in Malaysia and Indo.
There are.
There are. Okay,
They're
they just
just
don't use them.
optional. Yeah.
Of course, of course. I mean, I got to be honest. Like, you'll think that if you had that in America, where it was just optional, there'll be, I think, car accidents everywhere. So kudos to the South.
Well,
Asian
they're
people.
way better drivers than anyone in America.
I will agree.
Yeah.
I will agree because I literally could count on my hand how many times I've been to these type of cities where there's no traffic lanes or optional, whatever you want to call it, where maybe I saw like 2 accidents and slight fender benders. But people were cutting across me and stuff, like, you know what I mean? And I was freaking out thinking, this is it. We're going to get hit. Nope. It was just millimeters. And I was like, okay, these are pro. It's controlled chaos in a way. But I'm trying to get from point A to point B in like maybe 20 minutes, not 45 minutes.
I got
50
you.
minutes, 60
I got
minutes.
you.
So,
I felt the same way the first time I went there. Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Upset, mad, miserable because I couldn't get
Yeah.
I had planned all this stuff and I realized no, you got to pick one thing and then you just do stuff around that thing, in the city.
Well, remember that
because you can't get anywhere else in the city. It's going to take 3 hours,
Well, remember
minimum.
remember that friend that we met? She had her own personal driver. And she was like, yeah, my driver just pick you up. And which the
Yeah.
driver did.
That.
But still,
Yeah.
it's cool to have a driver, but you're still just standing in traffic with the driver.
You have to have a driver there. I have my own personal driver when I go there. They're cheap. You can book a personal driver for like $65 because they know they're gonna drive you for $65 for a whole day with unlimited mileage because they know they're not gonna drive that many miles because of the traffic.
Yep.
So it's like
kind of a cool gig, right?
Yeah,
Being a personal driver.
They literally they're paid to sit in traffic. So they take you to the mall and then they just wait for you, and that's their that you just paid for the whole day because once you get to that mall, that's the central location of everything.
Well, I say go to Tokyo. That's my vote for you. If I have
Taipei is not like Jakarta. So we got off topic there talking about Jakarta. I just want to know why. And back to what I was saying, the first time I went to Jakarta, I was the same way. But now that I know the city and I know the spots to be at, I can enjoy it much better. I know what to expect. So I'm not going to plan a big old tour of the city in one day.
Would you ever go to Malaysia? Something like
Absolutely.
that? Yeah.
Yes.
I recommend Malaysia.
I want to go to Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah. I went there twice, and it was amazing. I was right there in the middle of the city, but of course you can, venture out and see some really, really cool stuff. Yeah, there was this really cool museum that I went to. I'm a total nerd, so I saw Insect Museum. And this insect museum had all the insects. Was
it a restaurant or a museum?
Right, shit, right. No, it was so I had all the species of insects that they collected in Malaysia, which it has to be like a butt ton of crazy shit. But connected to the insect museum was a butterfly park. So the butterfly park had maybe a 1,000 different species of butterflies, and there was there's a canopy or
a netting.
Like a netting.
Yeah,
over.
Yeah,
So
I've been to one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have?
Yeah, a butterfly park. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I go to this.
Cool.
I go to this insect museum, right? I go to the butterfly park, thinking, "Oh, the butterflies, all pretty butterflies." And yes, those pretty butterflies. But what they don't tell you is that they got the big butterflies, the ones that look like kind of crazy insects, and they're just landing on you. All the butterflies are landing on you. And I remember getting a little bit kind of creeped out because some of these butterflies, if you take the wings off. The beautiful wings off. If you took that off,
then
they look like fucking crazy ass damn insects.
And they're caterpillars.
Butterflies. They look fucking crazy.
With giant legs.
Dude, I almost swatted a couple just out of instinct, and I would have been banned from Malaysia. I would have killed some dying species because I had just a knee jerk reaction to smack it across my shoulder.
So Singapore has a butterfly thing in the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the airport.
In the
crazy.
airport.
Wow.
Well, their airport's constantly rated the best airport in the world.
I was going to say, it sounds like there's a lot of shit in the air, like jet fuel, whatever, but whatever.
Nah. Well, I don't know over there, but there probably is.
Okay.
They probably got some crazy filters over there that,
So
yeah.
But I do recommend if you ever want to make that trip, which is the longest trip that I've ever taken, was from
you
Austin
told me
to
about that.
Yeah, it's a long ass trip, but if you can,
But you don't need to do that. You that was bullshit.
I know, but I was on the company's dime, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Well, then you're when it's free, beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Fuck no, especially when it's like business class and first class all day, baby.
So yeah, I'm thinking about the reason Tokyo is always number one on my list is the convenience.
Yeah,
you don't need a car, you don't necessarily need to speak the language with all the translate stuff you have now, and now they have the live translate with the Apple earpods, the AirPods. So like you can literally be talking to me in a language and it's translating in my ear real time, which is badass. I don't know how practical it works in real situations, but I'm eager to try it out. But it's just so much easier to the food, like everything is just there for you. Everything's provided, every convenience you can think of. The Japanese have figured that out. So
have you, like if I ever go back to Japan, which I really want to, I want to hang out with the people that are taking up the Chicano culture. Have you seen the documentaries on Japanese doing Chicano culture? I find that so interesting. They're being respectful as fuck. They look like it. Some people say cosplaying, but hey man, looks kind of cool to me.
What? So they're like,
I'm just trying to get laid. That's all I'm saying. I'm authentic.
So are they like talking? Like, how do they do? Like,
I mean, they're not like, hey,
do they got a bunch of Edgars or
no. That's not Chicano.
That's San Antonio.
Yeah, we're talking about respect. No, but it's like LA Chicano, you know what I mean, type of deal. Which
oh yeah,
hey, life's a risk, carnal.
Like that kind of Chicano.
That kind of Chicano.
Like Vatos Locos forever.
That type, that type right there. Man. That type right there. Yeah, no Edgar around here.
Some chon chon.
Oh, like Popeye. Yeah.
Not like Popeye. I'm like Popeye. I want to be Popeye. I'm Popeye-ing everybody when I go there. No, but I want to check it out. This thing would be kind of cool to check out.
I'd like to check out the super greasers over there with their crazy their rooster hairdos.
See, the thing about the Japanese is that they can get away with all of this stuff. Like to me, it's cool. Like I don't know, I don't see them being disrespectful at all. Like they're the only culture I know that can just do stuff like this, and no one's calling them a poser. At least I'm not, and I think they're being respectful about it. And I don't know, they're more Mexican than I am. Some of the like in that genre.
That's not hard to be, but
shit,
I'm more Mexican than you are,
my name's Gary Snyder. Hey, can I do your tax form?
Shout out to everyone up in the chat. What's up, guys? Good Saturday afternoon, says Hustler210.
What's up?
Hodge is in here. What's up, everyone?
Hodge.
People are loving the Spurs right now, of
Woo!
course.
Man.
Rightfully so. Jason Lasey agrees. The 1200 broadcast with Dan Weiss and Carl Schoening was excellent.
Excellent.
Jason says Wemby's playing in the paint. That's what he needs to do for us to contend. Limit the threes. I agree. 7 foot. Just walk up to the basket and put it in the hole.
Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Everyone's getting anal probed. Everybody.
Yes, there you go.
Duh.
Yep. Supposedly they have real, authentic Mexican food in Japan. Well, I haven't tried it, but
I'm sure they do.
I will have to agree that they probably do because the way they treat their food over there, they take the utmost care and pride into doing everything, pretty much everything that they do over there. So the food, I bet you I could find excellent Mexican food. Tex-Mex, maybe. If there is a Tex-Mex place there, they probably do it right. You know what? If I go, Hector, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna look for a Mexican place and give it a review.
Some of the best pizza I had actually was in Japan. And it was Brooklyn-based pizza. And it was in Roppongi. Roppongi.
Yeah,
so it was in Roppongi where we were staying at over there.
Roppongi Hills.
So I go down the street because I think you went to go do that dumpling party. I was kind of feeling slightly under the weather. I don't know what happened, but I was like, I need to get some food. Walk out, super cold. Walk down. I see Brooklyn Pizza. I'm like, Brooklyn Pizza. Let's give it a shot. Walk in that dude. All of a sudden, like stone oven. And I'm like, oh, okay. I see the stone oven. Everything looks authentic. It was some of the best pizza. I went there like twice. It
was either the best pizza or you were just like sick of eating like noodles for last week. You know?
Or ass. Suckers.
Well,
it was
you
good
might
pizza.
Have been. I didn't get any of
What's
that
up,
trip.
Girl? But no. Shout out. It was really, really good, man. It was really good. It was solid fucking pizza.
I had the best street tacos I've ever had, where those were located in Bali. Indonesia. Yeah.
Indo, huh?
Best Mexican street tacos I've ever had.
That's pretty crazy. But see, that's the thing about it. It's like if you love food, then and you respect food, you can bring it anywhere, as long as of course there's a matchup of those ingredients. You know what I mean? Like,
And you gotta stay true to the roots of it. You can't be like tricking it out, like because people want the authentic deal. You know.
well, a friend of mine wanted to open up a barbecue restaurant, and this was in like Syria, and he wanted to do that. But his issue was, like, finding the proper beef to do Texas barbecue. So I think it.
Oh, I thought his issue was it's fucking Syria.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. But no, like he did all the research to do that. He never ended up doing it, but he was able to find actually like.
Is he
good, authentic
Syrian?
beef.
Like, who the hell just decides to open up a Texas barbecue place in Syria? of
I
all
don't
places?
know. Call him crazy. Call him a go-getter. I don't know. I don't like. That
That's
was
yeah.
my
He's
first
a
thing. Was like,
he's
okay,
a crazy
cool.
go-getter.
Crazy
yes,
go-getter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey man, I guess you got to make. Got to make moves, man. Got to take
mean-
risks. But if you think about it, think about Syria, right? Think about like yes, fucking crazy. But if you actually had a badass Texas barbecue situation there, they never had that before. I think it could sell after you get bombed. But I mean,
You'd have everything would have to be like halal. You know, like you'd have to abide by all the food prep rules.
gay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, I've eaten at a few halal places. It was crazy in Indo. Speaking of Jakarta, in Jakarta they have it's mostly Muslim population there. It's the largest Islamic country in the world, actually. But there's a lot of Christians and non-Islamic people that live in Indonesia, and some of the restaurants and food courts and stuff, they're split down the middle. There's literally like a different color line. Like on the tile in the walls, and one's like the halal side, and the other side's the normal side. Not normal, but non-halal side. And then you can't return a tray to the wrong side. And I almost messed up and walked a like dirty tray over to the halal side, and like I got stopped real quick by an attendant. Was like, no,
halal.
Don't bring this over here. Like, and I was like, oh, my bad.
No, you got to watch out those.
bad.
You got to watch with the cultures and traditions.
Well, if you're in another country, you got to respect the rules.
You
You
got
like,
to.
don't bring a bunch of vapes to Russia.
Yeah. Well, see, to me, like even like when in my traveling, I never really had too many incidences of maybe people starting shit with me. I could probably count on my hand, a couple times. Maybe walking down the street, some dude's looking at me, mad dogging me. You know what I mean? And coming from maybe San Antonio, you can be like, "Hey man, like, what the fuck you?" You know what I mean? But you don't. You just got to sidestep all that shit when you're overseas, because I've seen Locked Abroad, and I'm not trying to be up in that episode. But you just mind your business and keep walking. Of course, unless like they attack you or something like that. But yeah, I definitely got some cold stares before, and you just got to keep it stepping, man.
Keep it stepping.
Keep it stepping, baby.
Yep.
How was your day today, man? What'd you do? I know you said you run some errands.
So like today, I had to go do some retail errands. So I went to. I didn't even realize it was Saturday till I got there, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And when I saw the crowds of people, so I went to Costco first. Right side's always the self-checkouts. Well, they moved the self-checkouts to the far left side of the store.
Okay.
And there's a separate line over there on the far left side that I didn't even notice. It's like, 4 rows away from me. I can't even see it. So I'm in this line thinking it's the self-checkout, and it's not. It's not moving. And there's a line just to the left of me it's literally, it's like Office Space where the left lane's just flowing, and every time you're just sitting there miserable.
Yep.
And I'm just like, what's going on here? And I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm already in this line. I'm this deep. There's 20 people behind me, 20 people in front of me. It's like I can't get out of line now, and I'm just watching this line next to me just go.
Ugh.
So the line to the left of me is being served by 5 cashiers. What I can't see it because I'm way at the back.
Yeah.
The line to the right, the line that I'm in, is being served by 1 cashier. 1. And I don't notice that till I get up to the front. And I'm like, are you serious right now? And then I look, and way down at the very opposite end, the new self-checkouts are over there, and there's a separate line over there for the new self-checkouts. And I'm like, I really just waited 30 minutes in this line.
Oh, goddamn.
30 minutes in the slide.
That has to be the ultimate like patience tester, is waiting in a line like at a Costco or waiting maybe for the server because she slammed it coming to you. I mean, there's just
and to be fair, I haven't been to this Costco in a really, really long time, so they may have moved the self checkouts years ago. It was the one in Selma.
Yeah.
But so like when I got up to the front, I was like, why is this line? Those guys get to pick between 5 different cashiers, and this line gets to pick between one cashier. Like we don't get to pick; it's just one cashier. So I was like, I just went over to one of the 5 cashiers that are over there. I just got out of that line and walked over there, cut in front of everybody in the other line.
See, my luck,
and I didn't look back, and I was like, you're gonna have to blame Costco for that one.
Well, my luck is that I would have saw that, made the move, and then all of a sudden there's a shift change, and now there's one cashier where I'm at, and they move to where the 5 cashiers.
No,
here's
the effed up part is once I got into the new, I got right up to the cashier. A Costco employee walks up to that first line and starts yelling out, "Oh, we've got 5 cashiers. Move down the line. Move it down. All y'all open, fill them up." And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh my God, man.
It was the worst.
One of my worst waiting in line experiences was actually at this festival called the Fun Fest. This is in Austin. They don't have this fest anymore, but it's
I remember.
my favorite fest. I've talked about it many a times. So anyways,
was it fun?
Fuck yeah, it's fun. It's fucking fun as fuck. But anyways, it started getting big, and used to go right to it and you get right in, and now the word's out, the secret's out, people are coming in from New York, Cali, whatever. It's just, so now when you go there, the line kind of swells. And this is the first time I came across this concert being big time. Now there's lines, and of course I didn't know that. So walking up to him, I'm going to be drinking all day. I'm going to drop a little Adderall so I have a little fucking pep in my step. And I got that focus to drink them beers. So here we go. So I dropped the Adderall, get out of the car, start walking to the concert, and I noticed the fucking line is just wrapped around, which goes across the bridge, of Lady Bird Lake, and wraps around. It's just fucking long as fuck. I'm like, oh my God, I just dropped this fucking Adderall. So I get in the line, and of course, there's a dude in front of me just talking my ear off, and I don't want to talk to him. I was in that line for 2 hours. It was a fucking 2-hour wait line because they were having difficulty because of all the people that started going to this thing. That was my worst waiting in line experience. It fucking sucked.
I did a 3-hour customs line coming in to Houston.
Oh, the customs line?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did a 3-hour customs line. That's the worst line I've ever stayed.
Anything dealing with customs is that will beat that hands down.
Well, yeah, and of course I missed my connecting flight back to San Antonio.
Of course you do. There's a level of obviously intensity and pressure, and you walk up to the customs line and it's just you're at the very back of it. And you're like, dude, my fucking flight's in 45 minutes, and now everything is fun.
That's why I'm a card-carrying member of the Global Entry Program. So
I need to get that.
I recommend that.
I need to get that.
You just walk up to a kiosk, and those of you who don't like technology and Big Brother, it scans your face, and then you just walk through. You don't have to wait in line. So,
yeah.
But if you don't like Big Brother or biometrics, then you probably can't do global entry. But,
yeah. Well, speaking of the tech stuff too, man. I noticed that you had a really cool purchase. That Akai.
Oh yeah, I bought a little MIDI controller, a little keyboard the other day.
So you bought that a couple of days ago?
Yeah, I did. A little MIDI controller.
So what got you? Yeah, show the audience, man. Look this out.
This thing. It's cool.
So I thought this was a sample. You said it is a sampler, right? And
no, it's not. It's not any of those things. This is nothing but a bunch of plastic and buttons.
Gotcha. So you just got ripped off. You just paid $100. How much?
It has no sounds in it whatsoever.
Yeah, just the sounds of you screaming when you look at the bank account statement. Yeah. Cool.
All this does is control software. It's a MIDI controller. So you have a music making software. You plug this in, and this will now take control of it. USB. So
for the audience, I heard a couple of LG's beats. You know what I mean? And you're getting warmed up back into it, and that's fucking awesome.
I used to make beats back in the day.
Well, we're both beat makers.
This thing's only $100, by the way.
Dude, that's cool, man.
Yeah. That's why it was an impulse buy. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play with that little little adult toy there.
What made you
Not a sexual one.
What made you buy that?
Akai released an MPC. Well, now we're gonna get real geeky. We're gonna lose half our audience here.
It's all good. We're talking some shit.
So there's this thing called the Akai MPC. It's a legendary sampler / drum machine thing. Got legendary back in the 90s. A lot of people used it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre uses it. Talib Kweli, High Tech, Jay Dilla, you name it. All the top people in hip hop have used this MPC, and all the top people in EDM and drum and bass and all those genres use MPCs. And so it goes way back to like the early 90s. It's the first one. They used floppy disk back in the day, 3.5 inch floppies. And to save a song, I used to have like 20 floppies for one song.
That's crazy.
So you'd have to load each floppy one by one after another, and then it would finally get the song loaded up, and you'd be able to play it. But they released a new MPC the other day, MPC Live 3, and I hadn't seen one in years or done any research, so I did a little bit of research and was like, I don't know, it gave me a little nostalgia. I was like,
yeah.
What's something cheap that can get me back into where I can kind of play with beats again? And this little tiny keyboard came out, and I was like,
I'm definitely thinking about getting into that. And of course, like the reference is Gene the Genius. And he's been posting his,
shout out to Dr. Gene Centeno, the official composer of LG's house. He created the theme song, the intro beat and outro beat that you hear. Yes.
So I will show too some old school stuff. This is the Roland's BR 1180, and this is what I used to use because it was so user friendly, for me. And I'm very like scared of like computers and PC core. You know what I mean? Like I tried learning it, it just wasn't my thing.
And well, those came out in a time in the 90s when you either had like a Tascam cassette based studio. So that's basically a studio in a box.
Yep.
Or you had to pay for studio time, which is like $500 an hour at a real studio, when that can do almost everything that a real studio can do. This was before like computers. Computers have completely taken over everything today. But back then you had things like this.
Yep. And that's kind of like, that's the better version of this, right? Kind of the same?
I think they're just competitors.
Yeah.
I think they do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is you can record 8 tracks of audio right here and separate them and do whatever you want. So these are just recorders. These are really, really high-tech audio recorders.
See, my thing was that like it was so user-friendly for someone who didn't understand like the complexities of PC shit and dealing with like Logic audio, because that's what I used when I was doing beat making with Keith. So when we stopped doing it, I was like, man, let me try to do the files and like get the programs down, and I just had a difficult time. But this was so user friendly.
It was hard to build up a computer that was powerful enough to do what that could do without a computer. It's hardware, and without software.
And this to me,
that's what you need.
But
you
this
need
right
hardware.
here, what sold me is because I can master my own CDs, burn them, and then people had CDs of music that me and Jeff did on our whole.
Oh, does that have a CD burner on it?
Yeah, it's a CD burner.
Where's the CD drive?
Right there.
Oh, wow.
Right there, man.
So that one was.
Boom.
See, mine had it was like a $500 CD burner attachment you could buy that attached to the serial drive on the back.
Oh, the
serial
was so
port.
good.
And like that's the only way you could burn a CD with mine. So what I would do is I'd master everything on there, and then I'd just record into the computer.
Perfect.
With the Cool Edit. I would just record, and then I'd burn it to a CD the long way around.
I was so used to the Tascam, which I had the Tascam 4-track, which for people it was like using the cassette tapes. But you only had so many tracks you can use before everything started bleeding over. And so like
four tracks.
Had 4 tracks.
Yeah,
that's it. Like I can bounce the tracks, but like you had to be very careful with bouncing because you're going to lose signal and sound and bounce and bass and all sorts of shit. But at least with that one, you want to lose that. You can bounce infinitely and make that 8-track a 36-track. You know what I mean? Like it was just like really, really cool. But I like the fact that I can mass produce CDs and pass the music out to my friends, and that's what I did. So that's cool, man. It's a good
selling
purchase, man.
mixtapes out the back.
That's it, bro. Like we grew up in the old school. Like
maybe I'll make a song for the show. Maybe I'll do like a for a segment or something.
I think a good segment would be us trying to do something live, butchering the fuck
Try
out
to
of it,
make
but
a
why
beat
not?
live.
Yeah,
We
just
could
fuck
try
it.
to do
yeah,
that.
Why not? Be fun,
We could
man.
try to do that.
Be fun
at
as
some point.
hell.
It's gonna suck because I
Yeah,
suck
it's
at
gonna
it.
suck.
I'm terrible. You heard that beat I made earlier. It was awful.
No, it was good. It was good, man. Like
Awful.
you
I'm not gonna play it for the audience.
But you
Sorry.
got the rust. You got to like shake the rust off, and
Yep.
it's all good, man.
What up, Hanover Fist?
What's up?
Global is absolutely necessary. Forget what's he talking about there. Global, going global.
Going global.
This show is global. YouTube is global unless it's banned in a certain country. But yeah, we're global right now on LG's house. And those of you that are not subscribed or listening on Alamo City Podcast Network, what's up, y'all? Head on over to @DJLG210 and subscribe to my channel. That helps us out. It lets YouTube know we're doing a great job, and they'll give us more goodies. And the more goodies we get, the more goodies we can give to you,
Oh yeah.
like Spurs merch and giveaways. And I need to give away that book.
Okay.
What are you doing tonight? You're doing something, right? You're busy?
No. I mean,
I can't reach it. Hold on.
get the book. Get the book.
Say hello to my demon goddess behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, that is the for those of you who are not familiar with the show, this is Queen Rangda. She's a Balinese demon queen.
Demon Queen.
Yeah, demon queen. So I'm gonna give this away tonight somewhere, right?
Oh yeah.
Where should I go tonight?
How about Piranhas, our favorite spot?
No, I'm talking about tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly,
We'll think about it.
we'll think about something.
Let's
man.
think about it. Think about it. Think about it. By the way, Limp Bizkit's bass player died or something like that.
No way.
Yeah.
That sucks. See, the thing about Limp Bizkit is that it was all about Fred Durst and how he sucked balls.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the band was cool as fuck, man. Everyone was cool, man. But fucking Fred, man. Fuck Fred, man. Fucking suck balls.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. He ain't no marketing genius, man. He's a douchebag. Fuck him. Backwards.
I mean, the guy made $1 million.
Well, I mean, he's doing it better than my douchebaggery, but still, like, fuck him. I'm hating.
Bang Carmen Electra.
Let me drink my haterade in peace. Let me just drink it in peace, bro.
Did he clean up after Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, how do you go after the Worm? Someone named the Worm. Why would you even do that? I mean, she was pole dancing on that shit. Come on now.
Yep. Hanover Fist says, come to the Halloween party at Spurs Club. Where is that? Where's the Spurs Club? The Rock? El La Cantera? La Cantera? What is a cantera, by the way? Do you know? You're Mexican. You said you were Mexican. I don't know what a cantera is.
I don't know what it is. I thought maybe cantina.
Cantina?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess
No,
so. I don't
Cantina's
know.
a cantina.
I don't know. Give me my tacos and shut up.
Cantina's a bar, right?
Whatever. I don't know. You're asking the wrong Mexican. Halfies.
Well, we got
Ask the
a
chat.
ton of people that are on Alamo City Podcast Network that live over by Marbach. They'll chime in here and help us out.
Oh, they do? They're Marbach
Yeah.
brothers and sisters? Cool.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, Gary is a fellow Marbachian.
I am,
Yeah.
man. John J, 96, man.
Oh, damn.
Way back.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fellow Northeastian.
Yeah. Well, you went to
Northeastern.
MacArthur, right? You're a
Yeah.
MacArthur? Okay.
Brahmas. Class of 01.
Brahmas. That was a rich school.
Brahmas. Yeah,
We looked up to y'all.
Shout out to the MacArthur Brahmas. Yep. That campus looks nothing like it did when I went there, but all good.
Yeah.
All good. I would like to go to a Halloween party. Speaking of Halloween, have you decided on if you're dressing up?
I still need to get a costume. So if we have a show, yes, I'll dress up for the show. But I guess
What day is Halloween?
Friday.
Friday the Halloween.
Yeah, Friday.
So I work Thursday. Okay. There's no Spurs game Friday. Well,
Okay.
We could do a show.
Let's do a dress-up show. I'll be down. I'll think of something.
Okay, I'll think of something
Okay,
too.
I'll think of something. We'll do a show for sure.
Yep. Jason Lassay is a fellow Brahmian. You went to Mac, class of 93.
93?
93
Yeah,
in the
man.
house.
Hell yeah, bro.
See, I told you, we got all sorts of demographics here. Like, we got seniors listening, like Jason Lassay.
That's seniors.
Yeah,
God
class
damn
of
it.
93.
Damn, Jay. Come on, Jay got some pep in the
Just
step.
kidding. Just kidding. That's only
No,
3 years before you.
Well, you're talking about traveling. I'm about to be 48. I got a trip to Cabo, Mexico.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna be
going
over
to
there.
Cabo, the
Cabo.
California,
be
the
over there,
California
man.
side of Mexico.
I'll be over there on the beach, kicking back and chilling.
All right.
Drinking and chilling. So
Make sure all your papers are up to date, and,
Yeah,
and they
they're
let you back into the country.
I know, right? I just don't want to get.
Don't
like,
get
abducted
iced.
by the. I don't want to get cartelled. I mean, I don't give a fuck about ice.
I'd be more worried about ICE these days.
Okay.
I don't think the cartel usually stays away from on resort places. I'd be worried about like coming back in.
That's true. You never know.
They might just be waiting for people.
That's true. Dude, I'm too white. Come on, now, man. Like,
That's true. You could
they were like,
you could do
get this
code. You
fucking
could
dude
code
out of here,
change, right?
Yeah. I can code change, man.
You're like
Hey,
Kamala.
can I do your taxes? Yeah, no, I can code change, man. I got it. I got this, bro.
You're like Kamala. Is it Kamala or Kamala? It's Kamala. sorry.
Kamala.
Kamala's the giant from Uganda. The wrestler. You remember that guy?
Wait, from the 80s?
Yeah, Kamala.
No, I don't think that was Kamala.
Yeah, it was Kamala the Ugandan giant.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about like WWF, like back in
I
the
think
day.
it was no, it might
Had to
have been WCW.
Okay, because I don't.
It was
remember.
one of those.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think that was WWF back in the day. That was like.
It was Kamala.
Oh, Kamala.
Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
Okay.
Kamala. That's why I always call her Kamala for some reason.
That's why I want to get my brother. Shout out to Alan on the show when there's like a WrestleMania event happening, because he could break down all these characters. Like he knows all the fucking storylines, which is fucking nuts.
Well, they have one here every year, don't they?
Not
they have something
They
here
have
every
something.
year.
Yeah.
like a Monday Night Raw or something. Because
They have
San
something
Antonio always shows for.
big time man.
wrestling.
No, it's a big thing here.
Have you ever been to the little amateur wrestlings? There's like 2 or 3. I don't know what you call it, leagues in town.
I have actually,
and they're almost like pro level, like some of them.
Well, the fun thing about it is, like, me and Jeff, like, there was this guy that had backyard wrestling. In his backyard, he had a full ring, like professional looking ring. And Jeff befriended this guy. I don't know where he met this guy. I don't know if it was a restaurant or whatever that he was working at, but this guy was trying to be a wrestler. And he was putting in that work, and he liked, obviously, Jeff. I met him, we were hanging out and stuff. And he's like, Jeff, we're like, for our events, because they'll have these events will be like him against like 2 other dudes, because this is in San Antonio, but of course no one's showing up. There's actually like bleachers and things like that, and they're looking for like someone to do the commentating, like the ringside announcements and things like that. So he invited Jeff to do that, and Jeff did such a great job. Jeff asked me to do it, so me and Jeff and a mutual friend of ours, this guy named Eric. I don't know if you met him, but we did a couple of so-called events, and it was a lot of fun. It was cool, but it was super underground, which makes me think there's so much underground stuff happening there that just doesn't, take off.
Yeah,
But I was very like impressed by this guy investing all this money into a professional ring.
I think it's taking off in San Antonio, because I've seen a few events. I filmed one recently, a couple years ago, that there was some legit wrestlers in there that had some legit skill at what they're doing. They're basically stuntmen, but that are playing a role. They're stuntmen, the actors, I guess.
Yeah. No, for what I saw, we're not scrubs, man. These
yeah,
guys
like-
were like flipping and jumping and all that. I was very impressed. I thought it was going to be kind of a...
I don't know any of the names of the league off the top of the leagues or whatever you call them, the companies that are doing these wrestling productions. But I know that fellow broadcaster, Carolina Teague, who's been on this Alamo City Podcast Network many, many times and formerly of ESPN Radio, does a lot of the announcing for these leagues in San Antonio.
That's really cool.
And so, we should go check one out sometime.
Dude, I'll be totally down. It's so much fun, man. Like, my friend Danny, his ex-girl now, Alicia, she was really involved with wrestling, like local wrestling. So she has a lot of friends in that. So in Austin, I remember her shooting me and a mutual friend of ours like a text saying, hey, we're going to be at this wrestling event. And it was just, just a underground wrestling, company just going around from
Yeah.
town to town doing it, and it was so much fun. So
Would
I
you,
highly recommend checking it out.
Would you get in the ring?
Fuck no.
Just for a
Fuck
bit.
no, dude.
For a bit.
No,
Just
my hamstring will rip off of my fucking tibula or whatever and
Well, we just
coil
let
back
them,
up in my
what do we
buttocks.
just put you on the ground, let them get you in a hold or something? Yeah.
Fuck no.
What do we just get you in like
Why
a...
am I in the ring? I'm just trying to
Because
drink
it's-
my
I got-
beer and watch the wrestling.
Because it's a bit for the show. You do it for the show.
How about you get in that ring?
Well, somebody's got to film it.
You always go back to the filming. Maybe
Who's
I
gonna,
want to
who's
film.
gonna document it? Like, there won't be any content if I don't film it.
Shit, well, there about to be no content because you ain't filming me in the damn ring.
Come on, man. It's
on
fake.
No, it's not.
It's
I don't give a
fake.
fuck what you
It's
talking
fake.
about, man. My hamstrings like cramping up and shit ain't
Wrestling's
fake.
fake, man.
Shit, my shoulder seizing up on me ain't fake.
It's fake.
I ain't doing all that.
Sorry if your kids are listening.
Sorry.
I just spoiled it. Wrestling's fake and
Yeah.
Santa Claus isn't real.
The first time I found out that wrestling was fake, man, I was in 6th grade. So I literally thought it was real all the way up until 6th grade until someone told me it was fake.
My brother always told me it was fake, so I knew from day one because he was always like, "It's fake," but he still watched it. He loved
Your
it.
brother's an asshole.
He still watched it.
But
And
it's
went to
entertainment.
the damn. Yeah, I guess it's entertaining.
But I'm
for
not gonna lie.
somebody.
Like once I heard that,
not entertaining for
I
me.
literally didn't watch it after that until like
I'm not entertained by it, honestly.
it's not my thing. But hey, man, a lot of people like it. All good, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't no thing.
yeah. You don't have to like everything, you know. If you don't like this show, turn it off.
Turn it off. Subscribe. Turn it off.
5 million other podcasts out there.
There's a lot, man.
You know?
Hey, I heard Chingo Bling actually has a podcast.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool.
He's probably already done 1 million episodes.
Well, he's not, like he went to school in San Antonio, which I was actually very surprised about. But
Yeah,
he's always
he loves
touring.
San Antonio.
He loves San Antonio. So I don't know. Shout out to Chingo. I never been to one.
That'd be a good costume.
Chingo.
Dress up like Chingo Bling. It's easy.
I think. Yeah.
You get a really long shirt, some chains, and
Hey, solid
cowboy
name.
hat.
Yeah.
good to go. And some boots, some cowboy boots. I think he's got a very specific style, that Chingo.
Yeah. But I'm sure he
Chingo
got some
Bling.
great stories, man. Just being on the road and
He's
stuff.
got Chingos a bling.
Chingo's a bling, bro.
Chingo's a bling.
Whatever. Shout out Chingo.
Shout out Chingo.
Maybe
Shout
we'll get
out.
him on here.
Yep.
You never know.
Y'all hit that like button. You can jump in the super chat if you're listening on the Alamo City Podcast Network, and we'll read your chat unless Gary gets overly offended by it. Then we might not read it.
I don't get offended. You know that.
Oh, I know you're a snowflake.
Shut up. I create the snowflakes. Damn it.
Speaking of snowflakes, felt pretty good outside just a second ago, huh?
This is one of my favorite, like the
Is-
fall.
Is it just the rain? It's gonna get hot. I guarantee it's gonna get hot this afternoon. But
Oh, well, that would suck. No, like I love the weather.
the fall
It feels
isn't here
great.
yet. Is it here?
I-
Is it upon us?
We have it for like 1 month, right? So I would think that it could be upon us. I don't know.
Well, the scientists, if you believe them these days, are predicting that we're going to have a unusually hot winter this year.
Okay, of course.
Unfortunately,
Of
yeah.
course.
So prepare for that. Do with that what you will. That means most likely no snowmageddon unless some freak things happen. So
What'd you do during the snow? You were out of Austin already for that year.
I was
'cause-
here. I was here.
So
yeah.
you're here, yeah. Because that was fucking nuts. That whole thing that happened.
I honestly had nothing to do, and I was holed up in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I just played video games.
So no water pipes busted. Everything was cool.
I lost my internet for a day, maybe. No, I didn't. I never lost power. Never lost water. Nothing. No.
Okay, good.
Lost the internet. I had to pull out the DVDs.
The
That
fun
was
thing,
that was about the only extreme.
that old ass house that we were staying at in Austin lasted the whole way through. No pipes busting. Electrical was good, which is crazy because we had friends living in that area with brand new houses and pipes busting.
Yeah.
And shit's going off. But that old ass house,
It was well weathered.
it
was weathered in.
held on strong.
Termite Manor. That's what I
That
call
was
it. Termite Manor. Yeah, I was sitting in the living room of that house. So if for those that don't know, Gary and I were roommates in Austin.
We were.
For a little while back before the pandemic. And I don't know if you were, I think you had already moved out. So I was living there with this other guy, Sean, who was our other roommate. And we were just chilling in the living room. And all of a sudden, like bug hits me on the shoulder, like a little
shit.
like crawly bug, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, ugh. Just brush it off. Then another bug hits me on the shoulder. The hell? Then I notice there's all these bugs everywhere. And I look up at the ceiling, and there's like this mud tube, like across the ceiling, like maybe 2 inches long, and bugs are just termites are just falling out of it.
Jeez,
just falling. So I call the landlord. And yeah, I don't know if you ever met the landlord.
No, I never have.
Old Bruce. I called Bruce up. It's an old man. He never fixed anything in that house. He's like, I'll send someone over. And he good on him. He did send someone, and the guy came over. He was like, yeah, the whole front wall, front part of the house is completely infested with termites.
Yeah, well.
And so it was so gross.
Well, yeah, I was there for like 2 years. But
and the bathroom, your bathroom,
mm-hmm.
the sink, underneath the sink there, I guess apparently there was a leak a long time ago, and it had rotted out a lot of the wood right there, and I guess the termites had made their way in there, and so the exterminator went in there and he just kind of poked at the wood at the back, and it just disintegrated. And I'm talking, you could just see like the hive. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's called a hive or farm. Maybe it's like an ant farm. It looked like an ant farm in there. It was all this little like debris, but you could see all their tunnels and stuff, and them crawling all in it. It was gross. It was disgusting. But they like sprayed this foam stuff in there and it like sealed them in and killed them in there. Like,
well, I didn't experience any of that shit, but I remember you telling me about that.
It was gross
when I was living in there. But it kind of takes me back to like again like when that whole like snowgeddon happened and everything was cut down, ice on the road, stay off the roads, things like that. And to me, like, so you have something that's very like, the whole city shut down. You need to stay put, whatever. But this goes to show you the power of pussy. And what I mean by that is that when a guy has an opportunity to get laid, he's going to take that opportunity. How many times in your life have you put yourself in dangerous situations so you can get laid because it's been fucking forever? And then...
No comment.
Okay, exactly. See, no guy's ever going to talk about it, but I'm going to spit the facts here at LG's house, the truth. I remember it was all snowed in. I literally couldn't open my doors because everything was frozen. So I was like that type of frozen, as we know, snowgeddon, people dying. I get a text from this girl that I've been trying to hook up with for like months. Hey, you want to come over? I'm having, I got some wine. And I already knew what that meant. Game time, baby. Game time, baby.
You ready to perform?
But it's time to go. It's fucking Wimba time, baby. Alien coming down. Anal probing. So I'm like,
game day, Bala, game day.
I think I can do this. Of course, she lives downtown, right? Downtown Austin. I cruise my car over there, slicking and sliding and slithering the whole way through, fucking thinking I'm going to die. I can't believe I'm doing this for pussy, but I'm going to do it. I get there safely, thankfully, and then do what we got to do the next day, wake up in the morning. Now we got to cruise back, whatever. But I'm just thinking, like, how many times do men put themselves in these dangerous situations that easily could have gone left, but they didn't, thank God, for the power of pussy.
It happens a lot.
It happens a lot, man.
And to be fair, it happens to some women too, but it's
absolutely.
a lot more men.
I think more men than women.
Skews more, men than women, but it does happen to women a lot too.
It's crazy, man. What it'll make you do. Like, I could be in Vietnam, power pussy. I'm just like trenching through the rice, like fucking fields and just getting shit done. Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah.
You risk it for the biscuit, baby.
There you go.
What you got to do.
Hanover Fist is in here. He says that he has a suggestion for you for your Halloween costumes. He says you look like the dude from House of a Thousand Corpses, Captain Spaulding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? And all you need is some clown makeup.
I got that. I got some clown makeup.
So there's Captain Spaulding right there. I could see it. I mean, you need white makeup and the little eye stuff.
I got the hat already. Don't ask questions why. But
I was going to say, I think you do have that hat. I think I've seen you with that hat. But yeah, you could be Captain Spaulding.
I think that's a great suggestion.
I've got something. I'm always about the lazy Halloween costume.
Dude,
man.
we all are, dude.
Like I've been about it forever. Like I was a Karate Kid for so long because I could just put the white gi on and the headband. Boom,
Weak.
Karate Kid. I'm Karate
Weak
Kid.
sauce on that spaghetti noodles.
But it was like I was always DJing back then, so I had to have something comfortable I could DJ in, and a karate gi was fucking. It's like wearing a bathrobe. I mean, it's great.
I think if you were a pug, I think that'd be great. Honestly, like just like a little pug mask.
Well, you would need a mask. I don't like wearing masks.
You got the pug eyes, man. Come on, man.
What?
Yeah, the little puffy baby. It's all good. I love you.
My eyes don't pop out like pugs. You gotta like pop their eyes back in.
Shit. Have been on a date
Boston
with me?
Terriers.
Shoot.
No. I've done the Superman, but like halfway Superman, where you're Clark Kent and you have the Superman shirt. Just you just unbutton the shirt and you have the Superman shirt underneath.
Damn, dude.
It's
See,
great.
I thought I was the laziest Halloween costume person, but I think you got me beat.
Well, I had to go out and buy some things. Like you can't just find a Karate Kid helmet or headband anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Superman shirt.
Yeah,
They were a
some
lot.
research.
Well, they're common now, but back when I was doing it, Superman shirt, you couldn't just go to Target and buy a Superman shirt.
I think the shittiest costume I ever had because of the laziness that I had is I had like some type of weird mixture that looked like oatmeal, and I literally just splashed my face with it. And I was like, "I'm oatmeal man," and that was my costume.
Gross.
That's how lazy. Which is funny because
I would have been
Halloween
like,
is
did
my
someone
favorite.
throw up on your face, man?
Oh, that'd been actually
Yeah.
better. I should have said,
Yeah.
like Bami Bukaki man.
Exactly. Ooh.
Yeah. Duh.
I'm sure there's a fetish for that somewhere. Yeah.
Duh.
Sloth from the Goonies says Zombie Skinner. Shout out to Zombie Skinner.
What's up, Zombie Skinner?
So are you a zombie that skins people, or are you skinning zombies? That's the big question.
I think that's Matt. Is that Matthew Skinner? Say what's up.
Oh, that might be. Yeah, what up, Skinner?
What's up, big
Yeah.
dog? I think that's
The
it.
Marbachian himself.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
man. The main man
main
on
man.
the buck.
Oh, all right. Shout out to him.
Main man on the buck.
Shout out to everybody in the chat up in here. Throw us your suggestions for Halloween costumes. What's your go-to for a lazy Halloween costume? Like if you had to go to a Halloween party with like 1 hour's notice, what would you do? What would you wear? I would go with I have a Superman shirt. I would do the Clark. I'd do the Clark Kent. Yep. I'm gonna find something. I think I'm
better
gonna
find something.
I think I'm gonna go
I
lazy.
wanna be
I'm gonna look for a lazy Halloween costume.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I could just go get an Edgar haircut and be a Marbachian.
They should do that.
No, but that's
Come back with some fucking jewelry.
no. I've already had an Edgar haircut. Is there an Edgar wig at the Spirit of Halloween? There has to be.
Dude, there's not, man.
There's not. You went to one?
Yeah. I've been like looking around.
You went to the Spirit of Halloween?
Yeah.
What do they got? What kind of costumes they got?
Oh, they got everything, man.
What's the
I mean,
most
I said-
ridiculous thing you've seen?
I
You
mean,
went there physically.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah, recently. man.
Okay.
No, they got everything there, man. They
But
got,
what stands out to you?
fuck, man. I mean, to me, it's just I've seen everything when it comes to like that. So you got horror, you got fucking dressing like a cop, dressing like a firefighter. You got what else? Sexy nurse, which I can be all day long.
You can be any of these things.
Yeah, so to me, it's more in the trying to create something crazy because I like whimsical and metaphor costumes.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like draw from. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
But if you want to get something, I don't know. If you want to get like to me, like I need to get a costume. I haven't even got a costume yet. But like Spirit has a lot of good stuff. If you just
They
want
got a ton of shit. I'm looking at their website.
Yeah, take a look at it,
They
man.
got
It's just good, man.
They got a ton of shit. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, and get these like sexy shit out of here. This is about Halloween. You need to be something macabre. You need to be like a witch or a ghost or a skeleton. You can be a sexy witch. That's fine. But like a sexy cop, get it out of here. Like Star Wars, it's over, done with. Marvel, get it out of here. I'd allow the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. I'd allow it.
You'll do that?
I'll allow
Is
it.
that what you would do?
Yeah, I'd be that. I'd allow Venom because that's a little dark, but Spider-Man, meh, get it out of here.
I came very close to being the hot dog. I think that's kind of cool.
I don't know about that. Like, these are good. Lord Voldemort, that's fantastic. It's great. Oh man, I went to the Harry Potter studio tour in
shit.
London.
Oh, how's that?
It was freaking amazing, and I'm not even. I am not a Harry Potter fan whatsoever, but I am a fan of cinematography
Hell
and,
yeah.
and making of movies and behind the scenes and cameras and lights.
Yeah.
And I recommend it if you're not looking for a theme park. If you're looking for a Harry Potter world where you can ride a bunch of rides and your kids are going to have a blast, then go to that. But if you're looking to learn about how they made the movie, to see the sets, how they designed the costumes, how they wrote the scripts, what kind of cameras they used, go to the Harry Potter studio tour in London. It's fantastic.
The Lord of the Rings, that was in New Zealand, right?
They shot most of it in New Zealand.
Yeah, a friend of mine actually went there, and they did like the Hobbit tour, whatever. Where they
That would
actually
be cool.
Yeah, they're staying in like the dude was dressed straight up in Hobbit, like all 100% Hobbit, and they're living in this little Hobbit fucking cabin. It was really cool, man. It was so you could tell he had such a great time, but he went to New Zealand for that, man. I heard it looked like he had a great time.
All right. I'm going to let y'all guys in on a little bit of my travel secrets here. I use Google Flights mostly to search for flights. And I just searched while Gary was talking about New Zealand. I was like, I wonder how much it is to go to New Zealand and how long it takes to get there. And actually, to my surprise, you can get to New Zealand quicker than you can get to Bangkok, Malaysia, Indonesia, Bali, any of those places, Singapore. 20 hours. Takes me 28 plus to get to Jakarta. 20 hours. You have a 4-hour layover in LAX. So if you didn't have that layover, that's only 16 hours right there.
God,
It's less than $1,200 too to go to New Zealand, freaking Auckland. This is December dates here. I typed in December 3rd through 16th, so a little under a 2-week trip there. Is that a 13-day trip, 12-day trip, something like that? But that's cheap, man. That surprises me.
I don't know. I got PTSD
really does
from
surprise
flights.
me.
I got PTSD from flights like that. I mean, just super long flights.
Dude,
I mean,
to me, that's not long. When I see a 20-hour flight, I'm like, all right, 20 hours.
No,
Look, here's
I mean-
a 16 if you don't want to go 20.
I mean, I've done flights like that multiple times, but it still doesn't mean that I don't think it's long. I think it's long as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I hate flying. Like it's not my thing. I'm not comfortable flying. As soon as I get in the airplane, the first thing I think about is we're gonna die. It's gonna explode. Something's gonna happen, and like I just can't relax. You know?
16 hours for if you just spend $1,400. You have a 1-hour layover in Houston. You're in freaking Auckland. Because of the time change, you get there 2 days into the future.
Crazy. That shit's crazy. When
But-
it's in the future, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're probably 12 plus hours in the future.
Yeah,
over there.
Malaysia's in the future too.
Yeah.
It's like a day and a
Well,
half.
Jakarta's 12 hours in the future, so
Yeah.
New Zealand's got to be more than that, if that's possible.
That shit blows my mind. The
Yeah.
future. In the
That blows my mind that I
2000.
can get. You know what? Flights to Tokyo are going to take me longer than than a flight to New Zealand would take me. That's crazy to me.
That is
And New Zealand's literally the furthest place you can go from America, which is nuts. Anyway, just got off topic there, but yeah. Hanover Fist is in here. He says he uses Skiplagged. Skiplag.com is another website where you can search flights, and they got famous for putting you with flights where you skip lagging is when you book a flight to like Chicago, but it has a layover in Atlanta, right? But your real destination is Atlanta. But the flight to Atlanta is more expensive than the flight to Chicago. So you book the flight to Chicago and you end up just abandoning the second leg of the flight. You skip that leg. So it's called skip lagged.
Okay.
And so you don't ever go to Chicago, you just get off in Atlanta. The problem with that is if you can't check a bag because your bag's going to go on to Chicago. And now airlines are keen to this now. They're starting to ban people from doing that. So if they find out you did that, they're gonna not let you ever book a flight with that airline again.
There's only one
Basically.
time I ever like had an issue with lost luggage, and it was when I was coming back, and it was from I believe it was from like a Thailand trip that I went to. I bought all these suits. I probably spent like $1,000 in suits there, which means I had like 6, 7 hand tailored suits, like high quality suits. I bought a luggage for it, packed everything in it, and get to New York with this luggage, and then New York lost my my fucking luggage, and I was so pissed. That was the only time I ever had that. I was able to get my luggage back. It took a couple of days. They found it, but I just thought like
That sucks.
people lose their luggage all the time. I'm glad that I was able to get mine back. Super stressful. Have you been in a situation like that to where you lost some luggage?
No, when I got delayed in customs in Houston, I believe my luggage, something happened with the luggage because it carried on to San Antonio because we had already checked, like moved it on to the next flight. So I forget what happened, but the luggage was fine. It was waiting for me in San Antonio in this little sealed off area. So
I'm just glad
it was
that
fine.
I'm glad that my experience honestly has been very like, as far as the negative, very minimal. Because I got friends that just have horror stories about flying and things like that, and I've been like, that really is the only negative thing I've really ever had was that, and I got it back. It was just.
I'm gonna give you a pro tip here. If you have the means to do so, get yourself a travel credit card. Because they oftentimes, I'd say all of them actually do, they have lost luggage protection. So if you lose if the airline loses your luggage, your credit card will actually give you money to buy whatever you need for your trip. If you need a jacket, you need some underwear, whatever, they'll give you the money.
Okay.
And a ton of other benefits too, not to mention rental car insurance. You don't ever have to buy it if you have that credit card. Airline delay reimbursements. There's so many things that they do. And the reward points as well. Airline miles.
Awesome.
So,
all right. Well, no, that's something I honestly should take a look at.
do some research on point churning is what they call it.
Okay.
If you ever want to get into credit card point churning, it's a way to maximize the rewards of your credit cards, the reward programs, and specifically airline points. Chase has a really good program for that. I have like over 200,000 points right now.
Okay.
It's not a lot. I could probably book one international flight with it, but yeah.
Shit, it's something.
Yep. Shout out to EasyKill8587 up in here on Twitch. He says, "Yo, bruh, love your stream. Let's sometimes play together and share tips and ideas. Let's connect." All right, bruh. I'm down for that, bruh.
I wish you could watch the game tomorrow, but it looks like you'll be working some drones tomorrow at the stadium. So I'll look forward to those shots when I'm watching the
we'll
game.
be doing some camera work at the stadium there. And, if you guys are at the stadium, the Frostbank tomorrow watching the Spurs take on the Nets of Brooklyn, hit me up. Say hello to me. Don't just take a creepy stalker spy pic and put it on Twitter and be like, hey, I saw LG.
Do it.
Say hello to me. I will not have a camera in my hand, but say hello to me tomorrow at the game, and hopefully the Spurs show out again after a great game last night against the Pelicans. Great game. It was exciting. I don't know about a great game, but it was an exciting game.
It was good. We got the W, and let's go for 3 and a row.
Yeah, if you didn't see the game last night, I recommend, I don't know how you can watch it now. Go to the Bally Sports Network, or what is it? FanDuel. Wemby had 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 blocks. Almost had a triple-double last night. And who else had? Vassell. Vassell came through in overtime as well. Wemby fouled out in the first minute of overtime, but they went on to win the game.
Doesn't matter.
I will not be at the Raptors game on Monday, but have a great time out there. I'm sure it'll be fun and exciting. This is LG's house. Where's my music? Oh. You got the right song.
Ooh, anal probing for everybody tomorrow.
This is LG's house, episode 43 in the books. Thank you to everybody in the chat for participating, everybody listening on Alamo City Podcast Network, everybody on Twitch and X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. We're out of here. Have a good weekend.
Peace.
Where are we going? We're going to go eat?
Let's go piranhas, man.
All right. Oh, I forgot to do the book giveaway. All right, we're just going to have to push that to next time.
Next time, guys.
Next time. Sorry about that.
Love you.
Peace. We out. Ooh.